I'm going to show you a brilliant trick to transform this common coaxial splitter and some leftover cable into a highly effective, homemade digital TV antenna. This metal block is going to be the central hub of our homemade antenna. Next, I have a piece of standard coaxial cable. I'm going to measure it out to about 20 centimeters. Getting the length right is important because it helps tune the antenna loops to the proper radio frequencies. I'll use my pliers to cut the cable into 2 equal pieces. These 2 short segments will become the left and right receiving loops of our antenna. Now, I need to strip the ends of these short cables. I carefully score the outer jacket with a utility knife to remove it. Then I peel back the braided wire and foil shield. Finally, I strip the inner white insulation to expose the copper core. This exposed copper is crucial because it allows us to make electrical connections. I'll take a standard F-type connector and slide it onto the prepared end of the cable, making sure it's firmly seated. I will use pliers to trim the copper core to ensure a tight connection for optimal signal transmission. On the other end of the short cable, I'll strip a much longer section of the outer jacket and shielding to expose a good length of the inner copper wire. We need this extra length so we can wrap it securely around the grounding terminal later. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. So, here is our first prepared antenna element. Now, I'll screw the connector end onto one of the out ports on our splitter. Then, I'll bend the cable into a U-shaped loop to form the receiver. I will take a piece of bare copper wire and carefully wrap it around the small hole on the side of the signal splitter. I'm using pliers to ensure it's wrapped tightly. A solid electrical connection here is key for the antenna to function properly. I repeat the exact same process with the second piece of cable we cut earlier. I connect it to the single IN port, bend it into a loop, and wrap its exposed copper core around the small hole on the side of the signal splitter. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. This completes our figure-8 antenna array. To hold it all up, I've prepared a simple wooden stand. I apply a generous dab of hot glue to the top of the wooden dowel. I'll carefully press the splitter assembly onto the glue and let it dry. This keeps the antenna elevated and stable for better reception. Next, we need the main cable to connect our new antenna to the TV. I take a much longer piece of coaxial cable and prepare one end just like before, stripping it and attaching a metal connector. I'll screw this new cable onto the other out port of our splitter. This is the path where the signal collected by our loops will travel down to the television. Then, I prepare the other end of this long cable and attach another connector. To make it easier to plug into the back of my TV without bending the cable too much, I'm adding a right angle adapter. My TV currently has no signal. Watch what happens when I plug our homemade antenna into the back. Look at that. We instantly have a perfectly clear picture. The channels are coming in incredibly crisp and stable. Here is the setup. The antenna is just sitting right here next to the TV. Let's go behind the TV so you can see that it's genuinely the only thing plugged in. Just to prove this isn't a trick, I'll unplug the cable. Immediately, the signal drops and we get the no signal message. And when I plug it back in, the picture comes right back perfectly. This DIY device proves that with a little creativity, you can achieve amazing things and build useful tools from spare parts. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other unexpected tools you'd like to see me create. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.